You're watching The Black Voice, a public affairs program addressing issues of interest to Houston's African American community.
Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is a local pharmacist who recently received a huge honor. She was appointed Word of Life Ministries International Third World Leaders Association Ambassador to the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs. In her new role, Dr. Allison Wiley will assist the United Nations with the social and economic development of third world countries. And to tell us more about her duties and what they will entail, we have Dr. Allison Wiley with us this morning. Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me.
What an honor dealing with the United Nations.
I'm so excited to have this opportunity, and thank you for inviting me to share a little bit about what I'll be doing with the Houston community.
Okay, now tell me, how does someone, a pharmacist here in Houston, get selected to work with such a world body, the United Nations?
Well, if you believe in miracles, then you'll believe in my story. I attended a conference in 2010 in Nassau, Bahamas, that's hosted by Dr. Miles Monroe, and I had the opportunity of meeting the president of Word of Life Ministries International, and developed a relationship with him. And he understood my passion for wanting to eradicate sickness and diseases in third world countries, and he thought the United Nations would be a great opportunity for me to showcase those talents and help others.
Okay, now, the International World Leaders Association, what exactly does that do? Because a lot of folks, you know, you hear these names and It's like, but I don't know anything about them.
Well, the International Third World Leaders Association is an organization that was developed by Dr. Miles Monroe. He's actually the chairman of the board, and Dr. Miles Monroe is an international recognized minister who also specializes in building up leaders for the communities for third world countries. They go and educate congresswomen, leaders, people in different community settings on how to appropriately lead the people that they're governing.
Why do you think, other than the passion that you had, you were chosen?
I believe I was chosen because of my expertise in pharmaceuticals. My background is pharmacy, and we know that there is a significant need for good pharmaceuticals in third world countries. As you know, the United States currently supplies and manufactures the best products, but not everybody in the world gets access to them. So what we're seeing in third world countries is diseases that we have currently eradicated in the Western Hemisphere, such as polio, still existing in countries in West Africa, in the Caribbean, in China and Asia. And allowing these medications to get to those areas will better assist them in actually having better healthcare outcomes.
As a pharmacist here, you deal with the local community. You know who the folks are coming in, who are placing their orders, and then you deliver them. But this is going to be something totally different.
Yes.
What are your duties going to entail?
My duties include going actually in front of government leaders. Last month I had the opportunity to meet with the President and First Lady of Sierra Leone. That country is recovering from 10 years of devastating war. And within 4 years, they've really rebuilt their infrastructure, and now is the time for healthcare to come in and take its precedence there. We're dealing with a situation where infant mortality is increasingly high over there because of lack of access to medications. So some of my roles and responsibilities will be in helping them with social and economic development, increasing their ability to get good pharmaceuticals, and also helping them with emergency medical services such as ambulances and the training of paramedics.
When you have to start your duties, what does that do to your local practice? Because, you know, you started business to do one thing, and now you have gone to another level doing something totally different.
Absolutely, and that's a great question. The staff of Scripts for Life are absolutely wonderful, and we have mechanisms and staffing in there to make sure that we are not going to hurt our local business here while we go ahead and establish other businesses and organizations for the United Nations. So I believe we're really taken care of in that area.
Why did you get involved in pharmacy? I mean, you talked about the passion that you have. Is it to help people?
It really is to help people. My parents were insistent that I become a doctor, but they didn't define if it needed to be a medical doctor or not. So I chose the path of pharmacy and received my doctorate of pharmacy from Texas Southern University, and I think it's the best decision I've ever made.
And now, what do you tell others who may be following in your path, because you are a role model to millions of individuals?
My best advice for those that want to emulate or have a career in pharmacy is that the world is your oyster. We're finding that more and more there is a need for good prescription practices as well as good drugs being sent out into the world. I'm sorry, I messed up.
No, you didn't mess up. You didn't mess up.
I'm sorry.
But it is your passion that has gotten you this far.
It has. The passion to help others, the passion to make a difference while I'm here on planet Earth. I believe that we were all created for unique reasons. And until we fulfill our mission and our mandate for why we're supposed to be on here on Earth, I believe that the passion generates us to keep on moving forward towards that.
Well, congratulations on being selected the new ambassador to the United Nations to help them out with their pharmaceuticals that will help create better health around the world.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much for joining us here on The Black Voice.
Thank you, and we look forward to working with you in the future.
Probably will.
Thank you.
Thank you.